Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, dear listeners, from wherever you've tuned in to this channel all over the world. You're welcome to Verdict TV. The news headline: Shockwaves as US election observers drops jaw dropping information, exposes what actually happened on February 25. Thank you for tuning in to this channel. But please do well to subscribe by clicking on the subscribe button and also the bell for more updates. Now to the news details. Please listen carefully to the end. A group of US election observers has released its final report on Nigeria's 2023 general elections, which saw Bola Tinubu of the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) emerges as president after a tight and controversial race. The group, composed of the National Democratic Institute (NDI) and International Republican Institute (IRI), praised some aspects of the elections, such as improved transparency of results, the increased competitiveness of the presidential contests, the active participation of youths, and the optimism generated by the new Electoral Act 2022. However, the group also pointed out several flaws and challenges that marred the electoral process and undermined the confidence of many voters. These include major failures in logistics, technology, and communication by the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), which led to delays, confusion, and frustration among voters and officials. Divisive and inflammatory rhetoric by political parties, which heightened tensions and polarization among Nigerians. Political violence, which claimed dozens of lives and injured hundreds more before, during, and after the elections. Regional disparities in electoral integrity, which showed that some parts of the country had more credible and peaceful elections than others. Instances of vote manipulation, such as ballot box snatching, vote buying, intimidation, and falsification of results. Marginalization of key populations, such as women, persons with disabilities, internally displaced persons, and ethnic minorities. The group also noted that the elections had the lowest turnouts for national contests in Nigeria's modern democratic history, with only 27% of registered voters participating. This reflects a high level of disenchantment and apathy among Nigerians who felt that their votes did not matter or that their choices were limited. The IRI NDI final report states that the incoming government, lawmakers, INEC, and political parties will need to show genuine and renewed dedication to improving electoral and democratic processes, fighting corruption, and providing Nigerian citizens with responsive and trusted institutions. Nigerians must undertake collective actions to combat disenchantment, addressing lingering political grievances, and restore faith in elections and democracy as a whole. Now, looking at the presidential election that took place February 25, we will notice that the election did not go smoothly, and it shows that there was no transparency of results, and also the results were mad, the electoral process, and these issues that include major failures in logistics. The INEC officials did not get to the polling units early. Some are complaining that those logistics that we helped them with, the instruments that we use, are delaying, did not forthcoming, whereby the INEC chairman said they have they have spent over billions on the election. We also have the fault in technology. The beavers was not functioning and they could not even upload on iRef. And the communication by INEC, which actually led to confusion and frustration among voters and officials, whereby some voters had to wait till the INEC officials get to their polling units. Some were already confused or frustrated, and they were angry with what happened. And this election was tagged the worst election in the country. Now, the US election observers have dropped that the election did not go smoothly and there was no electoral integrity. There were vote manipulation, such as ballot box snatching, vote buying, intimidation, falsification of results. Even this had to cause the death of some people before, during, and after the election. So now the report offers practical recommendations for Nigeria stakeholders and partners to actually address these issues and promote resilient and inclusive democracy. The next presidential election must not look like this. So the government needs to put someone who is capable, who will combat this enchantment, and who will also address the lingering political grievances. Someone who will restore faith in election and democracy as a whole. So this is what is actually needed. And because of that, the opposition parties are contending those results in courts. And the legal challenge could end up at the Supreme Court for final adjudication. We have come to the end of the news. Dear listeners, what's your view to this? Kindly share your view in the comment section. Thank you.